Fresh floral arrangements created right here in Mangum are the hallmark of the owners Darlene Bach and Darla Haitley at Flowers Unlimited. Remember, fresh flowers are a very personal, special gift that is so cherished when delivered for birthdays and anniversaries. She might say you shouldn't have, but she'll be delighted you did. Flowers Unlimited. Call the local number 580-782-2122 in Mangum.
Buy your Mangum Tiger Spirit clothing from locally owned CJ's Tiger Specialty Shop, where you'll find the best selection, quality, and the lowest prices. Greer County items, too. They'll design something especially for your group. CJ's is your one-stop Mangum School Spirit Shop, 1 block south of the high school, Mangum, Oklahoma.
Friends, you need to take care of your eyes. Have regular checkups. Make an appointment with Dr. Michael Geiger, Geiger Eye Care in Altus, and now there's a Geiger Eye Care in Frederick. Dr. Michael Geiger and Sons, Seth and Bryce, well, they're good at what they do, so get your eyes checked. Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, proud to support Southwest Oklahoma youth in sports, in the classroom, in the showroom, whatever. That's Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, Mike, Seth, and Bryce Geiger, 580-482-1756.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Steve Martin support high school sports. Mickey and Steve offer insurance for property, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Phone 580-782-3827.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from, but choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
The Hamburger Inn in Mangum continues to be that special place people have enjoyed for generations. Good food prepared by your neighbors in a laid-back atmosphere where you really feel at home. Breakfast, lunch specials daily, and the famous fish fry every Friday night, or a great steak dinner on Saturday night. But you guys know about the Hamburger Inn in Mangum. We'll see you there.
Taking care of your family is easy and convenient at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum. Located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum, Dr. Lonnie Perryman and nurse practitioner Patty Burks provide a comprehensive, full-service family practice, including care for children and adults, including geriatrics. Call 782-3393 for appointments at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring. Mangum Oil and Gas at 1306 North Lewis Tittle offers so many services. From fuel at the C-store to the self-serve car wash, getting propane bottles filled or propane delivered to the home and farm, even U-Haul services. It's no wonder so many folks head to Mangum Oil and Gas, where they say, "Go Tigers."
For top-notch heating and air conditioning service and installation, you can rely on Payne's Heating and Air, serving Southwest Oklahoma and North Texas from their headquarters in Mangum, Oklahoma. With years of experience and hundreds of satisfied customers, call Payne's Heating and Air Conditioning at 799-5130, 799-5130.
What does it mean to be a Mangum Tiger, you ask? Well, we are one town, one school, and one family. We may be a small town, but we have big dreams and a bright future ahead of us. This is Lori Laughlin from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we are so proud to support the Mangum Tigers.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
For over 4 generations, the Willis family and staff have worked to develop their skills, and with improved technologies, they can assure you of a monument that will stand the test of time. Their award-winning designers, expert stone cutters, layout artists, sandblast sculptors, and installation crew are here to serve you. Visit them online at willisgranite.com. Willis Granite Products, with locations in Granite, Oklahoma City, and Stillwater.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Great tasting hamburgers and Rex Chicken are the mainstays at Melvin's Drive-In in Mangum, but their menu includes so much more. And they're open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 till 2, and Tuesday nights, 5 to 8. And now they cater, too. Enjoy Melvin's soon. Call 782-3711. New owners Steve and Susan Kyle.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
333 Dental Care is an up-to-date dental practice operated by Dr. Dustin Lively and his team in Mangum, professionals who specialize in patient comfort. If you're apprehensive, feel fear or anxiety about dental procedures, know that Dr. Lively offers sedation dentistry, which involves using a sedative medication to help you feel more relaxed and calm during your visit. Call 333 Dental Care at 580-782-2552.
Travis Septic Tank Service can handle everything related to septic tank maintenance and cleaning, including commercial applications. Call Travis Septic Tank Services at 580-782-2384. That's 782-2384. Travis says, "Go Mangum Tigers."
Farmers and ranchers need feed or supplies? 4E Feed and Supply in Mangum is farm-owned, so they understand your needs for the farm and ranch. They feature bulk feeds for pickup or they'll deliver. Great brands coupled with fast, friendly service. They have gates and panels, supplies, and show feeds too. 4E Feed and Supply supports Greer County school sports and ag activities. 425 East Lincoln in Mangum.
The Castle Insurance Agency of Mangum is celebrating 80 years in business and 4 decades of Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger graduates. The Castle Insurance Agency has had and will continue to have a long-term commitment to support Mangum students on the field and off the field. For auto, home, farm, bonds, crop, oil field, or commercial insurance, please call or stop by the Castle Insurance Agency, 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum. Call 782-3049. That's 782-3049. The Castle Insurance Agency of Mangum.
Fresh floral arrangements created right here in Mangum are the hallmark of the owners Darlene Bach and Darla Hately at Flowers Unlimited. Remember, fresh flowers are a very personal, special gift that is so cherished when delivered for birthdays and anniversaries. She might say you shouldn't have, but she'll be delighted you did. Flowers Unlimited. Call the local number 580-782-2122 in Mangum.
Buy your Mangum Tiger Spirit clothing from locally owned CJ's Tiger Specialty Shop, where you'll find the best selection, quality, and the lowest prices. Greer County items, too. They'll design something especially for your group. CJ's is your one-stop Mangum School Spirit Shop, 1 block south of the high school, Mangum, Oklahoma.
Friends, you need to take care of your eyes. Have regular checkups. Make an appointment with Dr. Michael Geiger, Geiger Eye Care in Altus, and now there's a Geiger Eye Care in Frederick. Dr. Michael Geiger and Sons, Seth and Bryce, well, they're good at what they do, so get your eyes checked. Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, proud to support Southwest Oklahoma youth in sports, in the classroom, in the showroom, whatever. That's Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, Mike, Seth, and Bryce Geiger, 580-482-1756.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Steve Martin support high school sports. Mickey and Steve offer insurance for property, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Phone 580-782-3827.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from. But choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
The Hamburger Inn in Mangum continues to be that special place people have enjoyed for generations. Good food prepared by your neighbors in a laid-back atmosphere where you really feel at home. Breakfast, lunch specials daily, and the famous fish fry every Friday night, or a great steak dinner on Saturday night. But you guys know about the Hamburger Inn in Mangum. We'll see you there.
Taking care of your family is easy and convenient at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum. Located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum, Dr. Lonnie Perryman and nurse practitioner Patty Burks provide a comprehensive, full-service family practice, including care for children and adults, including geriatrics. Call 782-3393 for appointments at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring. Mangum Oil and Gas at 1306 North Lewis Tittle offers so many services. From fuel at the C-store to the self-serve car wash, getting propane bottles filled or propane delivered to the home and farm, even U-Haul services. It's no wonder so many folks head to Mangum Oil and Gas, where they say, "Go Tigers."
For top-notch heating and air conditioning service and installation, you can rely on Payne's Heating and Air, serving Southwest Oklahoma and North Texas from their headquarters in Mangum, Oklahoma. With years of experience and hundreds of satisfied customers, call Payne's Heating and Air Conditioning at 799-5130, 799-5130.
Welcome back to basketball on Classic Hits 97.7. We're on the Facebook page at OK Sports right now. We'll be joined on radio as soon as that ball game between Navajo and Cordell comes to a close. Cordell holding on down the stretch and advancing to the area tournament next week. They will play Thursday night over at Southwestern Oklahoma State University. And they will play the loser of tonight's ball game between Vanoss and Mangum on the girls' side. But before we get to that ball game, we've got a Lionel Richie afternoon for you, as the Commodores dropping by, not once, not twice, but 3 times a lady. This is the 3rd time in 3 weeks that Mangum and Snyder will play on the high school basketball courts. Snyder won back on February 1st in overtime by a final score of 59-52. Then last Saturday night, Mangum went to Snyder and won the district championship by 4, 51-47. Starting 5 for Derek Bull being introduced here this afternoon. It'll be Austin McPherson and Jaron Foster getting the start. They will be joined by Trevor Evans. Also getting the start here this afternoon, Ethan Howell. And the final member of that starting 5 will be Kyle Flynn. So it's McPherson, Foster, and Howell, along with Flynn and Evans, the starting 5 for Snyder, dressed in their road black uniforms with the orange numerals and the orange trim. No mark triculate on the left end of your listening and or viewing device in the first half of play. Meantime, the starting five for Chad Hussey and the Mangum Tigers, they will go with a familiar bunch. It'll be Trey Dickey and Brett Perry, along with Colton Laughlin, Jet McAlexander, and Brooks Cross. So Dickey, Perry, and Laughlin, McAlexander, and Cross, the starting five for Mangum in their all white uniforms with the black outlined numerals and the orange and black trim. First quarter on Classic Hits 97.7, being brought to you by our good friends over there at the Stockman's Bank, and we appreciate them dropping by and saying hello. Also, our thanks going out to the First United Methodist Church of Mangum, as they are bringing us the video here this afternoon. Joel Travis Nippert and Mackenzie Laughlin watching. Also, Sandy Payne says, good luck. Chad Augustine says, hey, we did it once, boys. How about one more time? Of course, that would be a Muskrat love. Do that to me one more time. Thank you. And he says, go Tigers. By the way, we've got a final now from Hinton, and it was Cordell holding on to win. They defeat Navajo by a final score of 52-49. 52-49, the final score. So Cordell will advance, and they'll play Thursday at 6:30 over at Southwestern Oklahoma State University. Tap going to be controlled by Mangum. Brooks Cross will get it, and we are underway. Thank you for joining us on Classic Hits 97.7, OKSports.tv, and on our Facebook Live page. Off the bounce, Laughlin, left side. Colton giving up the dribble. Now he'll spin, shoot. Couldn't get the shot to go down. He'll battle Flynn for the rebound. Ball going to go out of bounds and off of Colton, and it'll be Snyder basketball. So they say familiarity breeds contempt, but you better not be content here this afternoon, because if you do, your season comes to an end. If you don't, you'll play Thursday night at 8 o'clock at Southwestern in the area. There's a pass into no man's land, trying to track it down. Getting it done. Oh, what a play there by Jaron Foster. Ball loose underneath the basket. Spin around, turn around, jump shot. Austin McPherson is good. So McPherson gets the first two of the ball game. We probably, our good friend Richard Carney and the Mangum Lady Tigers be headed this way before long. And Richard would want to know that was a spinneroonie right there on that move. Cross put up the shot, didn't get it to fall. Wouldn't have counted, as we've got a traveling violation. Back in January, Richard, Dylan, and I all heard for the first time ever, and probably the last time as well, the phrase spinneroonie when it comes to basketball. Evans for three, and it goes for Trevor. So Snyder with the early 5-0 lead. 6:45 left in quarter number one. Trey Dickey back the other way. Dickey comes here on the near side. He'll give it up to Brett Perry underneath the basket. Finds Cross. Can't handle the ball. And it's going to be taken away. And Snyder's on the run back the other way. Ethan Howell. Bounce pass right side. He'll go to Foster to McPherson. McPherson had the ball taken away by McAlexander. And then jet stepped on the baseline. Minute and a half gone by here in the first. No score for Mangum. They trail 5-0. Stockman's Bank bringing you this first quarter. Classic Hits 97.7. Inbounds pass, knocked out of bounds by Cross. Good job by Brooks. So getting a chance to play the Cyclones on a neutral floor. They played them twice within 2 weeks, back on February 1 and then on February the 16th over at Snyder's place. And here on the neutral floor this afternoon. Up top, that's Howell. Ethan didn't have the three. They'll leave it right side to Flynn. I think they'll let Flynn shoot the ball if he would like. McPherson, though, tough inside. Put it up, didn't get it to go. Got his own rebound, put it up. That won't go. He'll get fouled on the floor by Jet McAlexander, as McPherson and McAlexander were getting after it big time inside. Foul on Jet, going to be his first. And number one called on Mangum. 6:15 left in quarter number one. Inbounds pass, caught over the top by Howell. Ethan sets, fires three. Front of the iron doesn't go. Cross blocks out, gets the rebound. Brooks into the front court. Perry gets it from Laughlin, back to Brooks. Sets, thought about the three, goes to Dickey instead. Trey off the bounce, stopping, popping from 10. Came up short, fell to the floor. McPherson with a rebound for Snyder. 2 minutes and 5 seconds gone by here in period number one. Mangum trailing 5-0. Ethan Howell between the two circles. He'll leave it up top now to Farron. Or Foster, rather. Jaron Foster going to go inside. Good look there to Austin McPherson. And McPherson will put it up and in. 4 early on for McPherson. He had 17 and 11 in the first two meetings. 7-0 lead here. Cross for three. Front of the iron doesn't go. He'll grab the long rebound between the two circles. Go to the right elbow. Kick it to Laughlin. Colton sets. Fires three. That's on the way. No good. And we're going to get a pushing foul called on Jaron Foster. It's a good call by the official underneath the basket. Foster that time simply rode McAlexander out of bounds. And a lot of times the official won't see that underneath, but a good job on the recognition there. Dylan Flynn will set down and into the ballgame. Ryan Kelly. We didn't see Kelly in the first meeting. Backdoor opportunity there. Trey Dickey going to get fouled. Should be on McPherson. Dickey will go to the line to shoot two. And it is on McPherson, and McPherson getting coached up by his teammate. Austin thought he had a pretty good block, but Trevor Evans telling him, look, when you swat like that, when the hand comes down, you're going to get cold every time. So Trey shoots two. Dickey's first is good. He'll get one more. Trey Dickey. Trey with 4 points and 2 points respectively in the first two meetings between these clubs. 7-1, 5:19 left in the first. Second one for Dickey, won't roll in. Laughlin with a rebound, the put back, and it goes. Colton Laughlin went up amongst a couple of defenders and took it away. We talk about his hand strength, and he showed it right there. Ryan Kelly now in the front court, and Kelly wears a brace on that right thumb, but it didn't affect him last Saturday night as he knocked down 13 points and was rather proficient for the outside. Has the ball here, going to put it, dribble, drive, kick, left side Evans. Trevor, and he stepped on the baseline. It's about the fourth time in the last couple of days we have seen people do that, and the baseline gets lost a little bit, I guess, with the black paint that goes out aside the what normally is the interior paint. Ball thrown away here, tipped out of bounds by Ryan Kelly. But it's kind of odd. We've seen it 4 times, and it's always been on that left end of your listening and or viewing device. Seen it twice already here this afternoon. 7-3, Snyder by 4, 4:35 left of the first. Cross to the right elbow. McPherson on him. He'll kick back over the top to Brett. Perry, left side, give and go from Laughlin, back to Perry, and he'll lay it up and in. Two-man game there. Brett Perry, Colton Laughlin, and they'll make it 7-5. Now the inbounds pass gets tapped, picked up by McAlexander. He'll go to Laughlin, ball fake, glass, and got it, and we're tied at 7. Colton Laughlin has 4. Mangum ties it, and here comes Kelly into the front court. Ball tipped again. Tracked down by Brooks Cross. Good defense by Mangum, playing hands all over the place. Quickly the other way, Dickey. Trey fakes the three, goes baseline left side. There's a forced pass there to McAlexander, taken away by McPherson. And here comes Ryan Kelly for Snyder. Midway point, quarter 1, tied at 7. Our first quarter brought to us by Stockman's Bank. Up top, it'll be Foster. Jaron here on the near side. Ball knocked out of the hands of Evans. And again, great quick hands here this afternoon for the Mangum Tigers. They are getting it done on the defensive side. Kelly going to inbound down below us. Ryan Kelly. No, Michael Barnes always had it. You bet. 3:40 left here in the first quarter of play. Or as some call me, Michael in the morning. 6 to 9 Monday through Friday. Classic Hits 97.7. Uh-huh. Whole lot of breath right there, my friend. At the free throw line, Evans puts up the shot and gets it to go in. Trevor Evans with his first 2 of the ball game. And a total of 5, and that'll make it a 9-7 contest. Brooks Cross up top. Cross thought about the 3. He'll hand it off to Brett instead. Now left side, McAlexander. And Jet walks. Turnover, going to give it back now to Snyder. They lead it 9-7. 3:12 left of the first quarter of play. Dylan Fox adding the rim shot comedy, as he also does the graphics and the camera work. Run out here for Foster. Kick it right side. Howell for 3, and he got it. Well, that was a busted play in football, but it worked in basketball. And the lead back to 5 now for Snyder. 12-7. 2:50 left in the first quarter of play. Laughlin, he'll hand it off to Brett. Gets a screen. Perry inside to Cross. Brooks bobbled. Got it back at the free throw line. Now kicks left side to Perry. Reset up top. Colton wide open 3. Laughlin comes up short. Can't get the bounce. Ball tips out. And Ryan Kelly will get it for Snyder. Kelly now to Ethan Howell. Howell coming across the timeline. 2:27 left in the first quarter of play. 12-7. Snyder trailing Mangum, or rather Snyder leading Mangum, and Snyder has the ball. They work on the right side. Ryan Kelly. 3 ball going to be dialed up here. Does not fall. And the rebound going to be taken away by Mangum. Brooks Cross coming into the front court. Cross stops top of the arc, goes to Dickey. Trey resets now for Chad Hussey. Kelly on Dickey. They'll wrap it around now to Perry. Brett to the free throw line, inside the paint, off the glass, and it goes. Brett Perry. Perry now with 4 in the ball game, and it's a 12-9 contest. Snyder on top by 3. Back the other way, the Cyclones come. It's Jaron Foster getting double-teamed right in front of the scorer's table. Gives up the dribble, had it taken away by Perry. Brett out top now to Alexander. Trey. Dickey gets it and lays it up and in. Trey Dickey on the give and go. 3 for Dickey, 12-11. 1-point ball game. Snyder by 1. Full court pressure defense, and a blocking foul going to be called on Dickey across the way on Trey. That'll be his first. And number 2 called on Snyder. By the way, we're getting an early start here. The game between Rush Springs and Sayre. Girls contest was over quickly. And we got underway about 2:50. At this hour, getting underway on 1420 KTJS, will be the Hobart Bearcats are taking on Merritt. Hobart trying to advance to the area tournament next week. We already know that the Mangum girls have advanced, no matter what happens in their game tonight against Vanoss. Got a substitution now. Leighton Ketchum into the ball game for the Tigers as Ethan Howell brings it across the timeline. He'll go to Kelly. Fires from way outside. Off the front of the iron. Didn't get it to go. Rebound cleared off by Perry. He'll go to Jordan Patrick. The last time these two clubs met, Patrick took 3 shots and he made all 3 from behind the arc. It's a steal by Jake Melton. Good hands by Melton on Snyder's side of the floor as we've got substitutions on both sides. Lob inside to Melton, double team, puts up the shot, doesn't get it to go. And Brett with a flat-footed rebound. 50 seconds and running in the first quarter of play. It's a 12-11 ball game. Laughlin sets and fires a 3. That's an air ball recovered by Ryan Kelly. Colton didn't get his feet set that time. Kelly brings it across the timeline. Let's see if Derek Bull holds for 1 here. First quarter brought to you by Stockman's Bank on Classic Hits 97.7 and our video coverage on oksports.tv and on our Facebook page, courtesy of our good friends over there at the First United Methodist Church of Mangum. Skip pass inside. Melton in the right place at the right time because it was tipped away by Perry. Reset up top now to Kelly. He'll fire the 3 and knock it down. Ryan Kelly. Kelly makes it 15-11. 10 seconds left of the first. Here comes Perry and company. Colton tries to break down here on the near side. We're down to 4. Colton back to Brett. Sets, fires a long 3. Got it as time expires. Brett Perry from somewhere near Lawton will go to the second. 15-14. Snyder by 1. Classic Hits 97.7.
What does it mean to be a Mangum Tiger, you ask? Well, we are one town, one school, and one family. We may be a small town, but we have big dreams and a bright future ahead of us. This is Lori Laughlin from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we are so proud to support the Mangum Tigers.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
For over 4 generations, the Willis family and staff have worked to develop their skills, and with improved technologies, they can assure you of a monument that will stand the test of time. Their award-winning designers, expert stonecutters, layout artists, sandblast sculptors, and installation crew are here to serve you. Visit them online at willisgranite.com. Willis Granite Products, with locations in Rapid City and Silverwater.
Coming up, Snyder with the lead. He'll handle the ball. It's 15-14 as we begin the second 8 minutes of play. Austin McPherson, Ryan Kelly, Ethan Howell, along with Jaron Foster. And the final member of that starting 5 will be Justice Muller for Derek Bull and company. Snyder in their road black uniforms, orange numerals, orange and white trim. They matriculate on the left end of your listening and or viewing device. Lamar James, Jordan Patrick, Brooks Cross, Leighton Ketchum, and Henry Lopez out on the floor defensively for Mangum in their home white uniforms, black outline numbers with orange and black trim. Derek Bull has opted to pull things out just a little bit and slow things down here in period number 2. Muller going to go inside. He'll get fouled by Ketchum. Layton tried to come up with the steal. Got there late. That'll be number 1 on Ketchum and number 3 called on Mangum. So we got one final in this afternoon. If you missed it, it was Cordell 52, Navajo 49. I had told someone it would be a close ball game, rather low scoring, and it would be decided by 3 points. Thank you. 15-14, 7:20 left here in the first half of play. And again, Snyder content to play catch out behind the arc. 59 in the first game between these two. They went into overtime. They scored 51 last Saturday night. Underneath the basket, there's Moeller. Swatted away by Cross. Brooks went up and said, "Get that stuff out of here!" Lopez into the front court to catch him. Can't handle the pass, but Brooks is there to get it. Then he puts up a shot, gets fouled, and Moeller was standing out of bounds when he tried to corral the basketball. Chitty, chitty, bang, bang type play right there. 7:01 left in the first half of play. Dylan Flynn and Trevor Evans back into the ballgame. Setting down will be Moeller and Howell for Snyder. They lead by 1, 15-14. Inbounds pass tapped by McPherson, but good job by Cross to go get it. Now catch him here in the corner near side. Goes to Henry, thought about the 3. Lopez going to wrap it around to Cross. Boy, catch him on a pogo stick inside one of the ball. Cross, though, has it between a couple of defenders. Now goes to Lamar James. James to the free throw line. Gives up the dribble and he walked. Yep. Kind of slid to a stop there. Brett Perry and Colton Laughlin back in. Trey Dickey will check in as well. Setting down Patrick, Ketchum, and James. 6:39 left in the first half. 15-14. The winner advancing. And playing next Thursday afternoon at 3 o'clock over at that fabulous Pioneer Event Center on the campus of Southwestern Oklahoma State University. Cordell has already advanced. They will play 6:30 on Thursday night. They're in Weatherford, and they'll await the loser of the Vanoss and Mangum game coming up this evening here on Classic Hits. Off-balance shot by Evans. Off the front of the iron, didn't go. And there's another rebound for Laughlin. And again, we see those hands. He's just so strong with the hands. Lopez into the front court to Brooks underneath the basket to Perry. Back over the top to Henry. Thought about the 3. Closing him out, though. Out high was Foster. Good defense by Jared. Now they go to Brooks, and going to be a foul call on Austin McPherson. McPherson tried to go through the body of Brooks. And the second on Austin. And team foul number 3 called on Snyder. So McPherson will sit down. Hey, buddy, how are you? McPherson sitting down, and Ryan Kelly will come back into the ballgame now. That buddy that I said hi to a moment ago was what went by your screen. Laughlin with the inbounds pass to Perry. Brett high off the window, shot too strong. Ryan Kelly with a rebound. Well, we've got 2 minutes and 10 seconds gone by here in the second period of play. Nobody has scored a bucket here. Still 15-14. That's where we were at the end of the first quarter. Melton has come back into the ballgame for Snyder. Jake had it on the baseline. They'll go to Kelly way out high. Ryan shot off the mark. How about Flynn, though, going and getting the rebound? It's a hustle play there by Kyle. He'll give it back now to Ryan Kelly, who knocks down the jumper from 10. Kelly with 5 in the ballgame, and it's 17-14. Back the other way. We'll get a foul, very quick foul there, going to the floor. Trey Dickey, I believe they're going to call this one on Sharon Foster. I don't know if it was on Foster now. That's the 4th team foul on the Cyclones, and the first on Kyle Flynn. Foster's sitting down, by the way, for Snyder. And on the inbounds play, going to get a push. Cross and Melton got hooked up. See if they call this on Jake. And they did. And with Jake, a long, hard look at the official. That'll be the first on Melton. Team foul number 5 called on Snyder. And Melton and Cross getting after it pretty good, and the official having a conversation with him right now about that. Inbounds pass, Lopez over the top. Henry goes to Brooks. He'll bobble it. And a reset now to Trey Dickey. 5:20 left here in the first half of play. 17-14. Cross over the top. He'll dribble. Stop at the right elbow. Lobs it into Laughlin. Draws the double team. Back to Brooks. Around Melton. Puts up the shot. Didn't get it to fall, but a foul going to be called. And Melton has picked up 2 quick ones, and he's chirping about it as well. That'll be 2 now on Jake. And team foul number 6 called on Snyder. So Brooks to the line to shoot 2. His club down 17-14. 5:10 left in the half. First one for Cross. Got it. Brooks will get one more. That's his first point of the ball game. The first point of the second quarter as well. Melton quickly setting down now. And back into the ball game comes Muller. for Snyder. Second free throw, good. Brooks Cross. So Cross hit them both. And he's brought his club to within one, 17-16. And on the inbounds play, a collision. And now it's Trey Dickey's turn to look incredulous on the foul call. That'll be 2 on Trey. And team foul number 4 called on Mangum, as Jet McAlexander will come back into the ballgame. And Dickey will set down. 5:08 left in the first half of play. You be careful going home, man. 17-16. Snyder on top by 1. Inbounds pass, Ethan Howe. He'll go to Kyle Flynn. Flynn. And again, I just what I was getting ready to say. Boy, if he's dribbling the ball, I'm going to go after him. Mangum, though, can't hold on to it. Kyle Flynn, big body, strong physical kid. I'd love to have him on my team, but I don't want him dribbling the ball 94 feet down the floor. That is not his forte. Snyder lucky they didn't give it up right there. Mangum didn't take advantage of a situation they had in front of him. It was silver platter time there. Ryan Kelly, he'll go over the top now and give it to Trevor Evans. Evans off the bounce, kicks right side Flynn. Wants to go baseline, around Cross, flips the ball inside. It's taken away by McAlexander. Good job by Chet. Derek Bull wanted a foul on the call, not going to get it. And here comes Mangum quickly into the front court. Lopez out top, Cross. Brooks crosses over, goes around Muller. Will get a foul. It was on the floor. That'll be team foul number 7 of the first half, called on Snyder. And on Justice Muller, that'll be his first. that was a no-doubter. Cross got redirected as he went inside. Brooks to shoot 1-1. Hit a couple of free throws a minute ago. That's the only points of the quarter for Mangum. Line drive goes here. Brooks will get one more. Cross has had a nice tournament. Scored 17 on Thursday night in that loss to Northeast, and really was the only offensive presence for this group from Mangum. Second free throw rolls in and out. We'll stay tied at 17. Trevor Evans with a rebound for Snyder. He'll slow it down now to Ethan Howell. 4:15 left in the first half of play. Mangum and Snyder tied at 17. The winner advancing to the area tournament next week in Weatherford. Lob over the top to Evans. He'll draw the attention of Laughlin. Now goes middle of the floor to Kelly. Ryan, quick three. Didn't get the shot to go down, but Trevor Evans with a rebound. His 15-footer from the right elbow doesn't go. And on the rebound attempt, we'll get a foul. Justice Moeller and Brooks Cross getting after it, and it's going to be on Justice. What do they call it? Well, I thought they called a foul, but apparently not. Oh, I see what they're saying now. The ball hit the support up top. All right, okay. So we'll stay tied at 17, 3:50 and running in the first half of play. When the ball hit off the back of the iron, it went up and hit the support, which is out of play, and that's why Mangum gets the ball. There was no foul. Cross, make that about it. Cross and Mueller getting after one another. Diagonal pass here to Henry. Lopez, a deep three. Back of the iron doesn't go. Laughlin trying to save it from going out of bounds. Can't get there. Good job by Kelly to get between him and the basketball. So Snyder will get it back. 17 all. 3:31 left in the first half of play. Elimination Saturday afternoon. Cordell advancing on the girls' side. We'll check in with Hobart at halftime. They're taking on Merritt along the Fox Radio Network on 1420 KTJS. Inside Mueller, ball fake once, twice, 3 times, no. Rebound, McAlexander rips another one away. Jet into the front court, gets a clear lane to the basket, put it up and in! Good job by McAlexander. It parted like the Red Sea. He said, thank you, all have an advantage here, and go score! That'll be team number 8 called on Snyder. And they've called the first of the afternoon on Trevor Evans. So McAlexander now a chance at a three-point play. Jet Turner has it. Got the rebound. Nobody's going to pick me up. I'll just go on down the floor and score. McAlexander makes the three. The old-fashioned way. As the inbound pass knocked out of bounds. Ooh. Ethan Howell lucky there. Apparently getting a piece of that basketball was Colton Laughlin. So Howell will inbound it. 3 minutes left in the first half of play. Mangum on top by 3 now, 20-17. Ryan Kelly into the front court. He'll go to Evans over the top. They'll leave it right side Howell. Ethan deep three, back of the iron. Doesn't get it to go. McAlexander the easy rebound this time. And Jet going to bring it up the floor now for the Tigers. He'll leave it left side for Brett. Perry inside, double clutch. Shot won't go. Ryan Kelly with a rebound. And a timeout going to be taken now by Derek Bull. 2:35 left in the first half of play. Mangum by 3, 20-17. Classic Hits 97.7.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
20-17, Mangum on top as we play here in quarter number 2. We talked about it, Benoist and Mangum coming up in a girls' game. 6:30 tonight. We'll, of course, have that one for you. Earlier today, it was Kansas and Oklahoma State college basketball, and after this hour, Texas and Oklahoma. Just some updates on halftime, some of those scores. 2:35 left in the first half of play, 20-17. That's the first time out of the afternoon extinguished by either ball club. As Derek Bull thought maybe he would make a substitution during that timeout, but did not. So it's still Muller along with Foster, Kelly, Evans, and Howe out on the floor. Jaron going to go inside, put up the shot, didn't get it to go. And McAlexander another rebound. And then we'll get a blocking foul called in the backcourt on Ryan Kelly. That'll be his first and team foul number 9 on Snyder. So McAlexander will go to the free throw line to shoot the 1-and-1. Jet, a three-point play a moment ago, 1 for 1 from the foul line. McAlexander with the heavily taped wrists, making him stronger. On the iTunes, Chicago and Feeling Stronger Every Day was playing as I pulled into the parking lot here. Jet feeling stronger with those wrists being taped up. Gives him some superpowers. Jake Melton has come back in now for Snyder as the free throw number 1 is up and in for McAlexander. Jet will get one more. By the way, setting down for Coach Bull was Justice Muller. Second free throw on the way, rolls around the rim, doesn't go. Laughlin, though, going to dig out the rebound, and a reset now for Mangum, and now a traveling violation going to be called. Well, Jet maybe a little too up-tempo right there, and needed a parachute to slow down a little bit. 21-17, the lead 4. 2:05 left in the first half of play. Mangum on top, Snyder with the ball. Left out of your listening device. If it's a viewing device, you can thank the good folks at Snyder First United Methodist, Mangum First United Methodist Church for providing the audio here all tournament weekend long. First Baptist Church of Mangum will provide us with our video next week over at Southwestern. Good defense by Mangum. Now a deep 3 for Evans. Back of the iron doesn't go. And Leighton Ketchum will come up with a loose basketball. Ketchum to McAlexander. Now out front, Perry. Brett going to slow things down. Wanted to go inside the Jet, and again, a little bit too up-tempo there. Melton with the steal. By the way, we're sure Mike McAlexander watching this afternoon on OKSports.tv. Always good to have you alongside. The action has been so fast and furious, we couldn't check the Facebook feed just yet. We'll do that at halftime as well. Minute 10 left in the first half of play. I say fast and furious, but we've only got 38 points combined on the afternoon. Mangum leads it 21-17. Again, Snyder content to run clock. Now Kelly going to fire a 3. Doesn't get that one to go. Ketchum trying to block out. And look at Henry Lopez. Go take the ball away from Jake Melton. It's mine and you can't have it. Into the front court, Perry. He'll go to Jet. McAlexander, a little riding time there. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. As that is team foul number 10 called on Snyder. And it'll be the second of the afternoon on Jaron Foster. And across the way we get the age-old call it both ways, Mr. Referee. That and over the back, moving screen, all of which they aren't there. There is no such thing as a moving screen. There is no such thing as over the back. Free throw, McAlexander doesn't get it to go. He'll have one more. That tape job there on his wrist may be too tight. Laughlin going to sit down. Brooks Cross has come back in. So it's Perry, Perry along with McAlexander, who misses that free throw. Lopez, Cross, and Ketchum out there for Mangum. Tigers have missed their last 4 from the charity stripe, and they lead by 4. 21-17, 35 seconds left in the first half of play. It would appear that Snyder content to hold for 1 here, as dribbling out near the timeline is Ethan Howe. Nobody going to pick him up. So if I said Thurston Howell III, would you know who I'm referring to? Thurston Howell III? No. Okay. Gilligan's Island. He was the rich guy. There you go. Thank you. Somebody in the audience at least knew. Off the bounce here, Evans thought about the three, now fires it. Back of the iron, doesn't get it to go. Rebound tipped and tapped and picked up by Howell, and he won't get off his shot before the first half comes to an end. So this one playing out as you would expect. Third time these two teams have met within the last 3 weeks. The second time within 7 days. Mangum on top by 4. 21 on the board for the Tigers, 17 for the Cyclones. We are at the intermission. We are Classic Hits 97.7.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a 4-year university and offers any scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Great tasting hamburgers and Rex Chicken are the mainstays at Melvin's Drive-In in Mangum, but their menu includes so much more. And they're open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 till 2, and Tuesday nights, 5 to 8. And now they cater, too. Enjoy Melvin's soon. Call 782-3711. New owners Steve and Susan Kyle.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
333 Dental Care is an up-to-date dental practice operated by Dr. Dustin Lively and his team in Mangum, professionals who specialize in patient comfort. If you're apprehensive, feel fear or anxiety about dental procedures, know that Dr. Lively offers sedation dentistry, which involves using a sedative medication to help you feel more relaxed and calm during your visit. Call 333 Dental Care at 580-782-2552.
All right, kids, we're at the half. It's 21-17. Mangum leading Snyder. Third time they've played in 3 weeks. And, again, you would kind of expect this type of ball game. And the bad news for Mangum is they only scored 7 points in that second quarter of play. The good news is they only gave up 2 points, and they lead it by 4 at the intermission. It is a 21-17 ball game. Mangum out in front here on Classic Hits 97.7 and Facebook Live, and also on oksports.tv. 7 in the first half for Brett Perry. They all came in quarter number 1. Perry was 7 to lead the way for head coach Chad Hussey. Give 4 apiece in the first half for Jet McAlexander and Colton Laughlin. 3 for Brooks Cross. Trey Dickey had 3 as well. And there are your points for Mangum in that first half of play as they lead it 21-17. Foul situation, well, there just isn't any foul situation for Mangum. And I think that may have been one of the things that Derek Bull was talking to the officials about when the teams left the court at the end of the first half of play. Snyder didn't shoot a free throw in the first half. Mangum shot 11 free throws, made only 6. But again, they lead it 21-17. Here are the numbers for you at the half. Ryan Kelly leading the way for the Cyclones. He's got 5. Trevor Evans has 5 as well. Both those guys hit a three-pointer. Ethan Howell knocked down a 3 as well in the first half. Austin McPherson has got 4 at the intermission. And again, it is a 21-17 ball game at the half. Earlier today, the Cordell Lady Blue Devils won a tight one with Navajo up at Hinton as they beat the Lady Indians and David Dawes 52-49. Janet Rogers' team now will play at 6:30 on Thursday night over at Southwestern Oklahoma State University, and they will get the loser at the night's ball game between Mangum and Vanoss. And, of course, that's coming up a little bit later on here on Classic Hits 97.7. I'm sorry, a momentary lapse of reason there. I was watching Lance Parent trying to, keep beat with this Katy Perry song, and He was way off key. We'll check in, find out if we can get a scoring update. Hulbert and Merritt, see what that score is, if you would, please. And also, we can tell you that later on tonight, it will be the Class A area tournament over at Cache. Tipton will play Cheyenne in a girls' game, with the winner advancing to the state tournament. And in the Class B at Chickasha area tournament, we wish the best of luck to our longtime dear friend Rick Wilson, as the Duke Lady Tigers will do battle with the group from Calvin, a team that they beat last Saturday night for the regional championship. At the half, 21 on the board for Mangum, 17 on the board for Snyder. We're back after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
Travis Septic Tank Service can handle everything related to septic tank maintenance and cleaning, including commercial applications. Call Travis Septic Tank Services at 580-782-2384. That's 782-2384. Travis says, go Mangum Tigers.
Farmers and ranchers need feed or supplies? 4E Feed and Supply in Mangum is farm-owned, so they understand your needs for the farm and ranch. They feature bulk feeds for pickup or they'll deliver. Great brands coupled with fast, friendly service. They have gates and panels, vet supplies, and show feeds too. 4E Feed and Supply supports Greer County school sports and ag activities. 425 East Lincoln in Mangum.
The Castle Insurance Agency of Mangum is celebrating 80 years in business and 4 decades of Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger graduates. The Castle Insurance Agency has had and will continue to have a long-term commitment to support Mangum students on the field and off the field. For auto, home, farm, bonds, crop, oil field, or commercial insurance, please call or stop by the Castle Insurance Agency, 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum. Call 782-3049. That's 782-3049. The Castle Insurance Agency of Mangum.
All right, we've had an opportunity to go to
Fresh floral arrangements created right here in Mangum are the hallmark of the owners, Darlene Bach and Darla Haitley at Flowers Unlimited. Remember, fresh flowers are a very personal, special gift that is so cherished when delivered for birthdays and anniversaries. She might say you shouldn't have, but she'll be delighted you did. Flowers Unlimited. Call the local number 580-782-2122 in Mangum.
Buy your Mangum Tiger Spirit clothing from locally owned CJ's Tiger Specialty Shop, where you'll find the best selection, quality, and the lowest prices. Greer County items, too. They'll design something especially for your group. CJ's is your one-stop Mangum School Spirit Shop, 1 block south of the high school, Mangum, Oklahoma.
Friends, you need to take care of your eyes. Have regular checkups. Make an appointment with Dr. Michael Geiger Eye Care in Altus, and now there's a Geiger Eye Care in Frederick. Dr. Michael Geiger and Sons, Seth and Bryce, well, they're good at what they do, so get your eyes checked. Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, proud to support Southwest Oklahoma youth. In sports, in the classroom, in the showroom, whatever. That's Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick. Mike, Seth, and Bryce Geiger. 580-482-1756.
21-17 our score at the half. Mangum on top. Mike Reimer checking us out on Facebook. Mike, of course, I believe he's one of our sponsors over there with Cordell Sports. He says, go Mangum. Cordell winning earlier today. Sandy Payne, good luck Tigers. Cheryl Vineyard says, good luck Tigers. Also, David L. Gordon says, hey, let's go Tigers. Casey Brown asking Paul Jewell who you got. Paul replying, yeah, they're good, but I'm going to go with Mangum. Cecilia Panetta says, get her done Tigers. Candy Cryer Moore says, let's go Mangum. And Mike McAlexander, as we suspected, is watching. Also want to say hi to Jill Travis Nippert, Karina Panetta, Mona Elliott, William Wallace, Candy Richardson, Cecilia Panetta, Linda Lindsay, Denise Dillahunt, Mike Reimer, Gloria Coleman, Justin Taylor, and Christina Beaver.
A funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
The Hamburger Inn in Mangum continues to be that special place people have enjoyed for generations. Good food prepared by your neighbors in a laid-back atmosphere where you really feel at home. Breakfast, lunch specials daily, and the famous fish fry every Friday night, or a great steak dinner on Saturday night. But you guys know about the Hamburger Inn in Mangum. We'll see you there.
Taking care of your family is easy and convenient at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum. Located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum, Dr. Lonnie Perryman and nurse practitioner Patty Burks provide a comprehensive, full-service family practice, including care for children and adults, including geriatrics. Call 782-3393 for appointments at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum.
Second half about to unfold here on Classic Hits 97.7. Mangum and Snyder. By the way, yours truly now has a Facebook page, courtesy of my better half. She got all wound up last night and said, you need a Facebook page, Michael in the Morning. So Michael in the Morning now has a Facebook page, and we invite you to go to it, like it, and be a part of our Facebook coverage, if you will. Second half about ready to get underway, and it will be Mangum with the basketball. They'll work on the left end of your listening device in this second half of play. Snyder already out there ready to play defense, and it's Austin McPherson along with Ryan Kelly getting the start in the second half. He'll be joined by Jaron Foster, Ethan Howell, and the final member of that starting five for Snyder will be Trevor Evans. Meantime, Chet McAlexander, Colton Laughlin, Brooks Cross, along with Brett Perry and Trey Dickey out on the floor for Mangum. Second half underway. Tigers in their home white uniforms with the black outline numerals and the orange and black trim. Brooks Cross on the right side. Brooks trying to break down McPherson, gives up the dribble, and he'll come here on the near side to Dickey. Trey now off the bounce, kicks right side, three-ball cross. That is an air ball. McAlexander goes down hard. He got tangled up with Jaron Foster, and it was inadvertent. Nothing malicious there, and just one of those things that happen, and it'll be Snyder with the basketball. Foster to inbound. Jaron will get it to Ethan Howell. Howell over the top. He'll go left side now to Ryan Kelly. Kelly quickly into the front court. Dribble, drive, and I think he walked prior to the shot. They're going to call a foul, but it looked like he took an extra step. Chad Hussey, I think, would agree with that assessment. Foul, though, called on Jet McAlexander. And that'll be the second on Jet. And team out number one of the second half on Mangum. They only had 4 in the first half of play. And again, that didn't set well with Derek Bull. Ryan Kelly off the screen for 3. Shot won't go. And the rebound taken away by Colton Laughlin. Laughlin now to Perry. 21-17, 7:05 left here in the third quarter. Brought to you by 333 Dental. Dickey off the bounce. Trey comes here on the near side to Cross. Now they'll go to Colton. Laughlin, ball fake. He'll find Perry. Brett kicks left side. Colton for 3. Spins in and out. And the rebound, Ethan Howell. Good look there for Colton Laughlin, but it would not fall. We ever get a scoring update on Hobart? Okay. 6:35 left here in this third period of play. Somebody is inclined to text it to me. They can. Hobart playing against Merritt. A chance to advance to the area tournament next week over at Southwestern Oklahoma State University. Lob inside, bobbled by McPherson. He'll put it up. Had it partially blocked by Laughlin, but somehow he'll come away with a loose basketball. Now go to Flynn for 3, and it goes. That's Ryan Kelly instead. Ryan Kelly now with his second 3. He's got 8. 21-20, Mangum by 1. Cross trying to answer on the other end. Shot swatted away by McPherson. Now a run out front, slowing it down, will be Jaron Foster. 2 minutes gone by, period number 3. 21-20. A veritable slugfest going on here in Apache between Mangum and Snyder. Howell, off-balance shot, 15-footer goes from the right elbow. And Ethan Howell has given his club a 1-point lead. 22-21, 5:45 left here in the third. McAlexander in the corner to Laughlin, lobs inside Cross. Ball knocked out of his hands. No, they said Brooks touched it last. Thought maybe it was McPherson who got a piece of it. Now a timeout going to be taken by Chad Hussey. 22-21, Snyder by 1. We're Classic Hits, 97.7.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
For over 4 generations, the Willis family and staff have worked to develop their skills, and with improved technologies, they can assure you of a monument that will stand the test of time. Their award-winning designers, expert stonecutters, layout artists, sandblast sculptors, and installation crew are here to serve you. Visit them online at willisgranite.com. Willis Granite Products, with locations in Granite, Oklahoma City, and Stillwater.
5:39 left here in the third quarter of play. By the way, out at Hinton, they've got a minute 22 left in the second, and Hobart leading Merritt 34-21. 34-21, Hobart in front of Merritt. That is the same Merritt team that crushed Hobart last Saturday night in the district championship. By the way, McPherson with the pass from Foster. He'll lay up and in. Austin McPherson now with a half a dozen, and it's 24-21. Mangum trailing by 3. Dickey for the tie. Didn't get it to go. Ethan Howe with a rebound. A run out now to Kelly. Ryan trying to go around. Brett Perry does. Misses the shot, but draws the foul and will go to the line to shoot 2. It's the first of the ball game on Perry. And team foul number 2 called on Mangum of the second half. 5:16 left here in the third. 24-21. Ryan Kelly to the free throw line. This is the first free throw of the afternoon for Snyder, and it's good. Ryan now with 4 in the ball game in the quarter, 9 for the contest. 25-21, second one for Kelly, rolls in. Ryan Kelly. Kelly with 5 in the period and 10 on the ball game. It's 26-21. 5:10 left here in the third. Brooks cross. Over the top, he'll go to McAlexander. Jet off the dribble, kicks left side Perry. Now to Colton, fakes the 3, tries to go around Evans, can't, kicks it to Cross. Brooks for 3 and it goes. Brooks Cross. First field goal of the ball game for Cross. He's got 3 free throws and he's got 6 total. 26-24, Mangum down by a pair. Here comes Snyder. Boy, that looked like a walk there as Ethan Howe came to a stop, fired the 3 and got it to go. How about Ethan Howe? 29-24, the lead 5. I think they call that the Euro step now. Cross from the left elbow. 15-footer, back of the iron, doesn't go. Rebound, Kelly. Ryan out front. He'll go to McPherson. Can't handle the pass, goes out of bounds. Missed opportunity there for the Cyclones. 29-24, substitutions. Leighton Ketchum and Henry Lopez come in. So does Lamar James. Perry will set. Dickey takes a seat. So does Brooks Cross. Both teams playing their third game in as many days and showing just a little bit here. 29-24, 4:15 left in the third quarter. Here on the near side, McAlexander. Jet. Deep 3, Henry. Line drive. Front of the iron doesn't go. And Lamar James going to keep the rebound alive. How about that? Smallest guy on the floor, and he went and got it. Good job by Lamar. James now with a crossover. Gives up the dribble in the corner to McAlexander. Jet going to go baseline. Goes off the glass and scores. Strong move there, Jet McAlexander. 6 from McAlexander. Now we'll get a warning, I believe. Yep. Going to get a warning on Mangum for interfering with the basketball. They call it officially delay of game. You get a warning, do it again, they'll tee you up. So the warning has been issued, 29-26. Mangum trailing by 3. 3:52 left here in the third quarter. Third quarter is always brought to us by 333 Dental. Jaron Foster and Chet McAlexander coming across the timeline. Now Trevor Evans will get it, and he's picked up by Ketchum. Bounce pass, McPherson fooled by it. You got the idea that Evans was going to go ahead and go to the front of the cup, and instead a little bounce pass, and caught off guard there was the offensive player. McPherson going to sit down. Jake Melton will come back in. 3-point ball game, 29-26, 3:30 left in the third period. Up top, Ketchum. Leighton giving up the dribble, needs help. He'll find McAlexander. Now to Lamar James. Little push shot from 10, and it goes. Lamar James. Well, you talk about somebody who gets off the floor quickly. Lamar James. 1-point ball game. Wide open Melton on the offensive end, and Jake going to walk with the basketball. Melton in no man's land, waiting for the ball. Got it. We talk about the quickness of Lamar James. He chased that one down, and Melton got like a fly swatting at it, and he traveled. Good job by Lamar. McAlexander now to Henry. Lopez, three. Got it, Henry Lopez! First three of the ball game for Lopez. Melton again out in the open court. His club trailing 31-29. Melton going to go to Evans, and Trevor can't hit from point-blank range. Catch him now back the other way. Right side to Laughlin. He'll go to Lopez. Up top, McAlexander. Mangum by a pair, 31-29. 2:35 left here in the third period of play. A couple of missed opportunities for Snyder on the offensive end. They had little bunnies, couldn't convert. Mangum has taken advantage of it. Catch him, kicks, right side, Laughlin, three. Got it! Laughlin! 7 now for Laughlin. Timeout going to be taken by Derek Bull. Just like that, Mangum by 5. 34-29. Classic Hits 97.7.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
34-29, Mangum on top by 5, and suddenly the three-point play has become the friend of the Tigers. They have knocked down 3 threes here in the third. Why not? It's brought to you by 333 Dental. Threes are wild. It's a menage a trois Saturday afternoon. 34-29, Mangum on top by 5 after the timeout. By the way, that was a full timeout taken by Derek Bull and the Cyclones. Mangum with some full court pressure defense. Inbounds pass. Lamar James takes it right away. Wow. Lamar kind of looked up and said, okay, I'll go ahead and get it. And that's a travel. Yeah, Layton's done that a couple of times, taking a little crow hop, a little bunny hop, kind of like at third base or at shortstop when you get that extra step to fire to first. Got caught that time. So the turnover going to give it back to Snyder. Ryan Kelly out there along with Ethan Howe, Jaron Foster, Trevor Evans, and back into the ballgame now, Austin McPherson. And Howe nearly got his pocket picked. He'll go to Kelly for 3. Shot won't go, and McAlexander going to get called for travel. That's just unfortunate there. He and Lamar James collided. McPherson in the middle of that as well, and nothing that Jet can do there. He makes the catch and falls down. Fans hate that call, and so do officials, but it is the correct call. Inbounds pass, caught over the top by Howe. He'll go back in the corner to Kelly. Fires over Lamar for 3. Shot doesn't go, and Leighton Ketchum will corral the rebound from Mangum. Minute 45 left here in the third. 34-29. Lamar into the front court, leaves it left side. Henry Lopez up top, McAlexander. Jet back to Henry. Thought about the 3. He'll go to the left elbow. Now kick it to McAlexander. 15-footer. Well short. He pulled the string on that one. And the rebound going to be taken away by Trevor Evans. McPherson open on the offensive end. They don't get in the ball, and Foster will bring it slowly across the timeline to Howe. Howe, diagonal pass, tipped free, and picked up by Lamar. Look at the quickness there. 3-on-2 fast break. James at the free throw line. 15-footer goes down. Lamar James! The freshman with 4 in the third, and the lead now has grown to 7, 36-29, biggest of the afternoon for Mangum. 1:05 left here in the third. Jaron Foster, McAlexander will pick him up. Little backdoor opportunity there for Kelly. Shot does not count if it goes. Got a foul on the floor. Lamar with a reach-in. Foul on James, going to be his first. And that'll be team foul number 3 on Mangum in the second half of play. Again, the winner, Thursday afternoon, 3 o'clock. Over at Southwestern Oklahoma State University in an area elimination bowl game. 56.8 left here in the third. Mangum on top. Austin McPherson, the inbounds pass. He'll go to Kelly, and Kelly carried the basketball. They talked about the fact that he's got a heavily taped right thumb, and that kept him out of the first meeting between these two back on February 1. And I think that was the product there. I don't know that he was expecting the pass, and then he got it, and trying to keep the dribble alive. Turned the ball over, got his hand underneath it. So the turnover now, going to give it back to Mangum. By the way, Brooks Cross has come back into the ballgame. Colton Laughlin has set down. McAlexander will hand it off to Lopez. Let's see if Chad Hussey decides to hold for one here. His club on top by 7, 36-29. Lamar at the right elbow. He'll go to Cross. Thought about the three, and given the fact that James didn't shoot it because he was open and then pitched it off to Cross and Brooks didn't take the three, I would think that that's what they are doing. Unless they get a chippy, a freebie inside, Mangum will hold for one. McAlexander, little dribble out between a couple of defenders. He'll go to catch him. Back to Jet. Give credit to Ethan Howell. He is staying right in the hip pocket of Jet McAlexander. Oh, nice move there around McPherson. Kicks it right side. Catch him. He'll shoot the three. Leighton shot too hard. And the rebound taken away by Ryan Kelly. Kelly going to get stripped by Lamar James. Put it up. Couldn't get it to go. Kelly with the rebound and a reach-in foul as time expired. Going to be called on Lamar James. That will be his second. Team foul number 4 on Mangum. Will go to the fourth. Tigers 36. 29 for the Cyclones. Classic Hits 97.7.
Great tasting hamburgers and Rex Chicken are the mainstays at Melvin's Drive-In in Mangum. But their menu includes so much more. And they're open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 till 2, and Tuesday nights, 5 to 8. And now they cater, too. Enjoy Melvin's soon. Call 782-3711. New owners Steve and Susan Kyle.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Now Mangum leads it going into the fourth quarter of play, 36-29. Tigers on top, 8 minutes away from advancing to the area tournament next week at the Pioneer Event Center at Southwestern Oklahoma State University. Tigers getting 15 in that third quarter of play, and we talked about their ability to hit threes, 3 of them from behind the arc in that third quarter. Fourth quarter about to unfold. Good to have you alongside. Classic Hits 97.7. Facebook Live and also on oksports.tv. Our audio brought to us by Great Plains Bank and the video courtesy of the First United Methodist Church of Mangum. Snyder with the ball to begin the fourth. They're in their road black uniforms with the orange numerals and the orange and white trim. Jaron Foster, Ethan Howell, Austin McPherson, Kyle Flynn come back into the ball game. And also Ryan Kelly. And Ryan Kelly would have had to have a pogo stick and a ladder to go get that one. He threw it out so high over Kelly's head it went into the concession area. So Mangum will get it on the turnover. Henry Lopez, Brooks Cross, Brett Perry, Lamar James, and Colton Laughlin out on the floor for the Tigers in their home white uniforms with the black outline numerals and the orange trim. And here's a run out for Perry. He'll go in, challenge McPherson, and score! Brett Perry! Explosive to the basket. He's got 9. Mangum leads it by 9, 38-29. 7:30 left in the ball game. Ryan Kelly took one away from Lamar James. Goes inside. Floater won't fall. Rebound Colton Laughlin. Mangum on the offensive end. Run out Lopez. Henry gathers, slows down. Now finds Laughlin at the top of the arc. He'll fake the three. Go inside. And a no-look pass to Brooks Cross that got tipped, and there was a foul as well, and that'll be on Jaron Foster, the third of the ball game on Foster, and the first of the second half called on Snyder. So maybe that conversation that Derek Bull had with the officials did some good. They committed 10 team fouls in the first half. Baseball pass inside. Flynn going to get called for the hold as Brett Perry tried to come up with the ball. Boy, Laughlin fastball over the top there. 2 quick ones now on Snyder here in this fourth period of play, 38-29. Lamar James, the inbounds pass. He'll come here on the other side to Laughlin. Now Lopez in traffic. Henry, shot from 8, didn't go. Not a good foul there. Brett Perry over the top. That'll be number 2 on Brett, number 5 called on Mangum. 7:08 left in the ball game. They lead it by 9, 38-29. I want to remind you, coming up at 6:30 tonight here on Classic Hits 97.7. And also on our live video streaming, we'll have Mangum taking on Vanoss in a girls contest. Both teams already advancing to the area. It's the regional championship tonight. Kelly, off-balance shot from 8, and he got it to go in. Good job by Ryan. Ryan, number 1, staying away from Lamar James and then hitting the jumper from 8. He's got a dozen. Cross for three. Didn't get that one to go, and Dylan Flynn with a rebound. Flynn now wants to dribble. Again, I pick him up. He'll give it up and leave it for Austin McPherson. McPherson over Cross. Shot won't go. Rebound dug out in the corner by Colton Laughlin. And Mangum up by 7 with 6:30 left of the ball game. No need to push the panic button in here. Just slow things down a little bit. Perry with the catch. Brett, though, going to shoot the 18-footer. Didn't get it to go. Got his own rebound. Underneath the basket, he'll put it up. Count the bucket and the foul. Great move there by Brett Perry. He got Ethan Howe up in the air. Got him off balance. Put the shot up and drew the foul and hit the bucket. Perry now in double figures. He has 11 on the ball game. And Mangum on top by 9, 40-31. 6:22 left in the contest. And Perry shoots his first free throw of the ball game. Making a double-digit lead here. Can't get it done, though. And the rebound taken away by Snyder. Cyclones now with 6:15 left of the ball game. Need to find some offense. They have struggled in the second half. Only struggled since the first quarter. They had 15 in the first quarter, 14 since. Kelly pushes off, puts up the shot, doesn't get it to go. Lamar James with the rebound. And James weaves his way through traffic, has numbers in the front court. James going to get banged into, throws one off the glass, and scores anyhow. Lamar says, if you won't call the foul, I'll just go ahead and make the bucket. 42-31, 5:45 and running in the fourth quarter. Mangum on top by 11. Kelly for three, got it. Look out, Ryan Kelly. He can get hot in a hurry. 15 now for Ryan Kelly, and a timeout going to be taken here by Derek Bull and Snyder. 5:41 left of the ball game. We're back after this. Classic Hits 97.7.
333 Dental Care is an up-to-date dental practice operated by Dr. Dustin Lively and his team in Mangum, professionals who specialize in patient comfort. If you're apprehensive, feel fear or anxiety about dental procedures, know that Dr. Lively offers sedation dentistry, which involves using a sedative medication to help you feel more relaxed and calm during your visit. Call 333 Dental Care at 580-782-2552.
42-34 our score. Mangum on top, and we're looking at the scoreboard, and they're showing that Snyder doesn't have any timeouts left. I still show them with 2 to check on that. We do know the Tigers are on top, 42-34. It'll be Jet McAlexander, Lamar James, Brooks Cross, along with Colton Laughlin and Brett Perry out on the floor for the Tigers offensively. On the defensive side, Ryan Kelly, Austin McPherson, Kyle Flynn, Ethan Howell, and Jaron Foster. All right, they've corrected it now, yeah. Still 2 timeouts remaining for Snyder, 4 for Mangum. 5 team fouls on the Tigers, just 3 on the Cyclones, and the arrow points the way of Mangum. 5:35 left of the ball game. Perry off the bounce, trying to go to Laughlin, kept it alive as the pass got away from Colton, and a reset now for Lamar. Well, that's a 50-50 ball that went the way of the Tigers. They just out-hustled the Cyclones there. Perry going to go baseline again on the left side, finds Laughlin in the middle of the floor. He'll spin, missed the shot, and on the rebound, Colton, I think, going to get called for a push. Let's see if they got Laughlin or Jet McAlexander. And it'll be Colton. First ball game on Laughlin, and team number 6 called on Mangum in the second half of play. Colton couldn't decide if he wanted to shoot the ball or not, and kind of got some alligator arms as he put it off the front of the rim. So Snyder will get it back as they trail 42-34. This one, cliche as it may sound, a long way from being over. You can't nap here if you are Mangum. McAlexander getting after Foster out high. Foster giving up the dribble, and he'll go now to Ethan Howell. Going to set and launch a long 3. Didn't get it to go. The rebound, Brett Perry. Good job by Perry. He's got Cross out front. Mangum with numbers. Cross to McAlexander. Jet lets the defense go by. Puts up the shot. Couldn't get it to go. Tries to get his own rebound out of the corner, and he will. Now the ball going to get knocked out of bounds, but a timeout taken first. Timeout taken before that ball was knocked out of bounds. 4:41 remaining, 42-34. Mangum on top by 8. Classic Hits 97.7.
Travis Septic Tank Service can handle everything related to septic tank maintenance and cleaning, including commercial applications. Call Travis Septic Tank Services at 580-782-2384. That's 782-2384. Travis says, "Go Mangum Tigers."
I was laughing as we went to break there because I happened to look out of the corner of my eye, and Jet McAlligander's mother down to our right, and she was about ready to just come unglued on that last sequence there. Mangum will keep possession of the basketball. Margaret Lindsay checking in on the broadcast. She says, win. Pretty easy there. Linda Lindsay and not Z, says, let's go Mangum. Also, Janie Bunk, go Tigers, checking it out. Deborah Reed Maddox, looking good, Tigers. And also, hello, and thanks for tuning in to Vera Woodward, Sherilyn Vineyard, and Margaret Lindsay, as we mentioned. Perry underneath, what a great pass there. Laughlin lays it up and in. That's just as easy as it gets. Fish in a barrel time there for Colton Laughlin. And it's a good job by Perry to draw the defense. Colton now with 9 in the ball game, and Mangum leads it by 10, 44-34. 4:20 left here in the ball game. Our fourth period, as always, is McPherson going to go inside challenge. Put up the shot and couldn't get it to go down. Rebound Brooks Cross. Our fourth quarter, as always, brought to us by Great Plains Bank here on Classic Hits 97.7. And again, the First United Methodist Church of Mangum providing the video feed for us. Brooks Cross and Jet McAlligander. And you know, that's Chad Hussey down there. He said, look, guys, you're in a corner. You don't have room. Why force it like that? Chad telling Jet, yeah, you had room over on the weak side, out high. Get rid of the basketball. Midway point, quarter number 4. Ryan Kelly tries to make the catch over the top. Ball going to be taken away by Laughlin. Big collision, no call. Brooks Cross going to slow it down. Kelly went down hard. Slow to get back. 4-on-5 right now for Mangum. They're not really wanting to attack the glass too hard, though, leading by 10 with 3:40 remaining. Lamar James out high. James kicks near his side. Perry leaves it for McAlligander. Jet for 3. Doesn't get it to go. Rebound swept away by Trevor Evans. 3:30 and running here in the fourth. Just 3 team fouls on Snyder, so at some point they will have to start hacking away if they don't cut into this 10-point deficit. Cyclones with the ball right into your listening device, viewing device as well. Austin McPherson off the bounce, picked up by Laughlin, gets him up in the air, puts up the shot and scores. Nice move, Austin McPherson. 8 in the ball game for Austin. 3 minutes left in it. 44-36. Mangum on top by 8. And Lamar James, the little freshman out there, running the show right now for Chad Hussey. James has been fun to watch all season long. Got surprised by that pass by Perry, but again, quick enough to catch it. Brett going to go inside, challenge, high off the window, scores! Brett Perry! Half a dozen in the period, 13 of the ball game. Mangum back by 10, 46-36, 2:40 left of the ball game. Jaron Foster into the front court. He'll go to McPherson. McPherson double team, stops, pops, shot won't go down. Brett Perry takes the rebound away from him. And again, Mangum will run clock each possession. Tick, 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 tick. Down to 2:25 left. Tigers that far away from advancing to the area tournament next week at Weatherford. They lead by 10, and we talked about the fouls will have to come quickly now for head coach Derek Bull. Ethan Howe gets one there. That'll be his second. 4 called on Snyder, so they got to hack 3 more times before they'd send Mangum to the free throw line. Substitution now. Kyle Flynn in, and setting down will be Jaron Foster. Inbounds pass, McAlligander into the backcourt. Brett will go get it. He'll go to Cross. And now Mangum looking to play some keep away right now. You hear Derek Bull down below us say foul, 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 and McPherson does. That'll be his third. Team foul number 5 called on Snyder. So still 1 to go with 2:10 left in the ball game. Great Plains Bank bringing you the fourth quarter, and it's a good one. McAlligander inbounds eventually into the backcourt to Cross, and Brooks can take his time bringing it across that 10-second line. Now does. He's going to get double teamed and get fouled by Ethan Howell, and that'll be team foul number 6 called on Snyder. Well, they called it on McPherson instead. And that'll be 4 on McPherson. Timeout going to be taken by Derek Bull. 2:03 left. Mangum leads by 10, 46-36. Come on back! Classic Hits 97.7.
Farmers and ranchers need feed or supplies. 4E Feed and Supply in Mangum is farm-owned, so they understand your needs for the farm and ranch. They feature bulk feeds for pickup or they'll deliver. Great brands coupled with fast, friendly service. They have gates and panels, vet supplies, and show feeds too. 4E Feed and Supply supports Greer County School sports and ag activities. 425 East Lincoln in Mangum.
The Castle Insurance Agency of Mangum is celebrating 80 years in business and 4 decades of Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger graduates. The Castle Insurance Agency has had and will continue to have a long-term commitment to support Mangum students on the field and off the field. For auto, home, farm, bonds, crop, oil field, or commercial insurance, please call or stop by the Castle Insurance Agency, 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum. Call 782-3049. That's 782-3049. The Castle Insurance Agency of Mangum.
All right, let's get you a game reset now. Both teams with 16 fouls, so shooting 1-1 on non-shooting fouls. Arrow pointing the way of Mangum. And one timeout left for Snyder, 3 for the Tigers. And the Tigers have the basketball. McAlexander again goes into the backcourt, and he'll go to Colton Laughlin. Now Lamar James. James between a couple of defenders to Brooks. Cross. Fouled immediately by Melton. And on Jake, that'll be his third. And number 7 called on Snyder. So 1-1 now for Brooks. Cross, kind of a quiet afternoon, just 6 points. He is 3 of 4 from the foul line. Mangum on the afternoon, just 6 of 12. And they had been shooting free throws relatively well over the last couple of 3 weeks. 1-1 here. And it doesn't roll in. Perry trying to bounce the rebound into one of his teammates' hands. Couldn't get it done. As it's picked up by Jaron Foster, he'll go to Flynn, and Kyle goes the length of the floor to get his first 2 of the ball game. Kyle Flynn makes it 46-38, and Lamar James going to throw the ball away. And Chad Hussey looking at his kids saying, slow down, we're okay, 1:42 remaining. This one not done yet, though. Up by 8, Mangum, but Snyder has the ball, and they shoot threes extremely well. Flynn here on the near side. McAlexander will pick him up. And look at that clock run, and if you're Mangum, that's just fine. Out high now. Ryan Kelly, he'll draw the double team. Ethan Howe goes to Flynn. He'll fire the 3 and knock it down. How about that? Kyle Flynn, the last guy you would think would be hitting threes. And suddenly we got us a ball game. 46 on the board for Mangum. 41 for Snyder. 1:23 left. Classic Hits 97.7.
Fresh floral arrangements created right here in Mangum are the hallmark of the owners Darlene Bach and Darla Haitley at Flowers Unlimited. Remember, fresh flowers are a very personal, special gift that is so cherished when delivered for birthdays and anniversaries. She might say you shouldn't have, but she'll be delighted you did. Flowers Unlimited. Call the local number 580-782-2122 in Mangum.
Buy your Mangum Tiger Spirit from locally owned CJ's Tiger Specialty Shop, where you'll find the best selection, quality, and the lowest prices. Greer County items, too. They'll design something especially for your group. CJ's is your one-stop Mangum School Spirit Shop, 1 block south of the high school, Mangum, Oklahoma.
All right, now suddenly a game reset that is a little bit tighter than it was a moment ago. Snyder did use their last timeout, so they have none left. Mangum with 3. The arrow still points the way of the Tigers. Both teams shooting 1-1 on non-shooting fouls, and Mangum's going to have to make free throws, no doubt about it. Colton Laughlin, Brooks Cross, Jet McAlexander, Lamar James, and Brett Perry out on the floor for Mangum. Cross in trouble in the backcourt. Now he'll get it over the top to Laughlin. Colton into the front court, wide open. Jet McAlexander, he'll gather, shoot. Shot swatted away from behind, but tracked down by Lamar James. And then James will get fouled. Late whistle there. Ethan Howe picks up his third. Well, that was Grease pig time there, and Mangum got lucky. Lamar will go to the foul line to shoot the 1-1. James on the afternoon with 6 points. His club leads it by 5. Melton, by the way, setting down, and Austin McPherson, more of an offensive threat, back into the ballgame now for Snyder. You know, one team will see their season come to an end, and neither really eager about that. Mangum just cannot make free throws to save their lives. That one no good, and the rebound going to be tracked down by Snyder. Here come the Cyclones now. Ethan Howe inside of McPherson. Austin puts up the shot, didn't get it to go, but he got fouled, and will go to the line to shoot 2 with 56.6 remaining. Check the foul here. I believe it's on Laughlin. It is on Colton. That's his second, and team foul number 7 called on Mangum. It's a great Bugs Bunny cartoon with Porky Pig that says, don't ever push the wet button. You know, the wet button here today is the panic button right now for Mangum, and they've got to reel it in just a little bit. McPherson hits the first free throw. Austin will get one more. Makes it 46-42, so McPherson can make it a one-possession ball game here. Austin on the afternoon with 9 points. Second on the way for McPherson, too strong, but he got a kind roll as it went off the back of the iron and rolled in. Timeout going to be taken by Mangum. Oh, no, it isn't. Just going to get a substitution instead. Jake Melton will come back in. I thought maybe Chad Hussey would take a timeout there. And now he will with 56.6 left in the ball game. Mangum on top by a 3-ball. It's precarious here in the fourth. Come on back to the edge of your chair after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
Friends, you need to take care of your eyes. Have regular checkups. Make an appointment with Dr. Michael Geiger Eye Care in Altus, and now there's a Geiger Eye Care in Frederick. Dr. Michael Geiger and Sons, Seth and Bryce, well, they're good at what they do, so get your eyes checked. Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, proud to support Southwest Oklahoma youth in sports, in the classroom, in the showroom, whatever. That's Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick. Mike, Seth, and Bryce Geiger, 580-482-1756.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
By the way, after 3 up at Hinton, it's Hobart out in front of Merritt, 43-36, 43-37. I'm sorry, 43-37 after 3. It is Hobart leading Merritt. Here, it's 46-43. Mangum with 56.6 left of the ball game. Inbounds pass, Brooks cross double teamed, in trouble, needs some help. Diagonal to Laughlin. Colton now to Jet. McAlexander into the front court, and he'll get banged and get a chance to go to the free throw line. Bump there by Jaron Foster, his fourth. Team foul number 9 called on Snyder. Mangum in the fourth quarter 0 for 3 from the foul line, and on the afternoon, just 6 of 14. Kyle Flynn, Austin McPherson back in. Foster sitting down. So does Melton for Snyder. Nobody on the blocks for head coach Chad Hussey. So the front end is the big one. You make this one 2-possession ball game, and that second one's a lot easier. McAlexander hits the first calmly. Looked good there. Took it, shot it, scored it. He had missed his last 3 after making his first 2, so Jet now 3 of 7. No, that one spins out. And it's a 2-possession ball game. 47-43. 40 seconds left. Kelly into the front court. He'll go to Flynn. Dillon off the bounce, off the window, and scores! Kyle Flynn. 7 in the ball game. 47-45. 30 seconds in running. Perry going to get pushed by Flynn. Kyle with the foul. And that'll be his second. And team foul number 10. So the onus of the 1-and-1 now off of the shoulders of Brett Perry. Brett on the afternoon has totaled 13 points, but has missed his only free throw. And again, you make free throws in the fourth, and this is not a game. It is right now, though. Perry shoots 2. First one on the way for the senior. Got it. Brett Perry. 48-45. Trey Dickey setting down. Lamar James back in for Mangum. Second free throw on the way for Brett. No good. Oh, he got the bounce. How about that? UGLY, you ain't got no alibi, but I made the bucket. Thank you. 49-45. Mangum by 4. Inside foul going to be called on Laughlin. He went up with McPherson. Thought he had a good block there, but they said he got body. Third foul of the ball game on Colton. Team foul number 8 on Mangum. And a couple of free throws here for Austin McPherson. McPherson on the ball game with 10 points, made both free throws. By the way, look at this number. Snyder 4 for 4 from the foul line. 49-45, 19.4 remaining. McPherson, and he missed it. I jinxed it. James setting down. Trey Dickey back in for Mangum. Still a 2-possession ball game. McPherson tries to make it a 1-possession ball game with his second free throw. Austin launches and gets this one to roll in. So McPherson now with 11 in the ball game. He'll set down and be replaced by Jake Melton. 49-46, Mangum by 3. McAlexander, the inbounds pass to Laughlin. Colton going to get grabbed, and he'll go shoot 2. Check the foul here. Ethan Howell picking up his 4th of the ball game, and team foul number 11 on Snyder in the second half. So again, Laughlin just needs to make 1 of 2 if you're a Mangum fan to give his club a 2-possession ball game. By the way, 4 seconds running off the clock. We're at 15.9. Colton has not shot a free throw this afternoon. He's got 9 points. Ryan Kelly, free throw on the way for Laughlin, rolls in. He'll get 1 more. Ryan Kelly turned to the student section from Snyder. They were whispering air ball, air ball. He's like, jack up the volume a little bit. Nobody can hear you. We're not in church. Get excited. 50-46. So Laughlin has given his club a 2-possession lead, and Chad Hussey coaching his kids up saying, do not foul as they come down the floor. Second one, no good. And here comes Snyder. Ryan Kelly in the front court, gets a screen, fires a 3. Got it! Ryan Kelly! Kelly now with 18 in the ball game. And a foul immediately on the inbounds play. Trevor Evans second. Team foul number 12 called on Snyder. 5 seconds remaining. Brooks Cross to shoot 2. 50-49. I tell you what, we have known Derek Bull a long time. We did his ball games when he was in high school at Altus playing for his dad, and we know what a competitor he is, and his team will not go quietly into the afternoon. Cross makes the first one. And if I'm Chad Hussey, I think if he makes this second one, I call a timeout. 5 seconds remaining. 51-49. Cross. Got it. Chad will not take the timeout. 3 seconds left. Kelly for 3. Got it! Are you kidding me? Oh, my! Unbelievable! Ryan Kelly hit the 3 and got fouled. The bucket was good. We're tied at 52. And now Ryan Kelly will go to the free throw line with .3 left in the ball game. Team foul number 9 called on Mangum. It is the first of the afternoon on Brooks Cross. Oh, baby. So we're going to keep it right here. No need to go anywhere. Because, I mean, who would have thunk that? It looked like Mangum had this one won about 2.5 minutes ago, but Snyder refuses to go quietly into the afternoon, and the Tigers simply cannot make free throws. And then a critical foul on Ryan Kelly. And again, Kelly didn't play in the first meeting between these two. Kelly now with 21 in the ball game, including 11 here in the fourth. And Ryan now a chance to win it for his club. They have adjusted the time. There is .3 left in the ball game. So essentially, if Ryan Kelly makes this, Snyder goes to Weatherford. Kelly free throw. He missed it, and we're going to overtime. Oh, baby! How about that? Ryan Kelly, who had the huge fourth quarter, couldn't make the free throw at the buzzer. 52 all. We're headed to overtime. Classic hits 97.7.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Steve Martin support high school sports. Mickey and Steve offer insurance for property, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Phone 580-782-3827.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from. But choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
The Hamburger Inn in Mangum continues to be that special place people have enjoyed for generations. Good food prepared by your neighbors in a laid-back atmosphere where you really feel at home. Breakfast, lunch specials daily, and the famous fish fry every Friday night. Or a great steak dinner on Saturday night. But you guys know about the Hamburger Inn in Mangum. We'll see you there.
Stop me if you've heard this one before. Mangum and Snyder in overtime as the tap going to be controlled by the Cyclones, and they'll get the ball offensively to begin the fifth quarter of play. These two teams played back on February 1st. Guess what? They went into overtime. Snyder won that ball game 59-52. We're tied at 52 right here. Ball goes inside. McAlexander will save it and steal it away from this group from Snyder. So Mangum, with 3:40 left in the ball game, will go to McAlexander, and Jet will knock it down. 9 in the ball game now for McAlexander. Mangum on top by a pair. 54-52, ball free underneath the basket, and Brett Perry stepped out of bounds, couldn't control it. Wow, unbelievable. Still tallying up the numbers. Mangum made 6 free throws in that fourth quarter of play and came up one short, but then again, so did Ryan Kelly and Snyder, and that's why we're in this fifth period. Off the bounce, Kelly. Shot doesn't go. Blocking foul going to be called, and he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. The Mangum fans do not like the call. It'll be the third foul of the afternoon on Colton Laughlin, and team foul number 10 now on Mangum. So Ryan Kelly will go to the charities tray. Kelly, who missed that free throw with .3 left in the ball game, tries to tie this one back up. 3:14 left in overtime. Free throw won't go. And you have to say to yourself, how does a guy who has in the ball game 5 3-pointers miss 2 free throws? How does that? I just don't get it. Ryan Kelly, Trevor Evans, Jake Melton, Jaron Foster, and Ethan Howell on the floor for Snyder. Brett Perry, Trey Dickey, Brooks Cross as this one rolls in for Ryan Kelly. Colton Laughlin, Jet McAlexander out on the floor for Mangum. They lead by 1, 54-53. 3:05 left in overtime. By the way, 2 timeouts for Mangum. You get an extra timeout for the extra frame. Snyder with 1. The arrow pointed the way of the Tigers. Trey Dickey between the 2 circles. He'll back it out and force the situation. That's a terrible pass there. Going to be taken away by Kelly. Ryan dribble, drive, glass, and he missed the shot. There for the putback, though, is Trevor Evans. Mangum got beat down the floor. They now trail 55-54. McAlexander here at the left hash mark. 2:30 left in overtime. Snyder by 1, 55-54. The winner will go to the area tournament next week, and the loser will get ready to play baseball. Bounce pass left side. That's Perry. Inside, he'll find Cross. Brooks puts it up and in. Brooks Cross. Good strength there by Cross. Brooks in double figures. He's got 10. 56-55. Mangum by 1. 2:10 left of the ball game. And again, the second time they have played overtime in the last 3 weeks. And the game last Saturday night was decided by 4. Evans inside. Count the bucket. Blocking foul, Colton Laughlin. Trevor Evans now with 4 in the quarter, 9 on the ball game. Blocking foul called on Laughlin. And that'll be his 4th. Team foul number 11 on Mangum. So Evans, a chance at a 3-point play. 2 minutes left in overtime. Snyder by 1. Free throw for Trevor, no good. And now 0 for 3 from the foul line here in the overtime. Snyder, they lead by 1. 57-56, $1:50 left here in the extra frame. McAlexander, right hash mark. He'll go to Brett. Perry up top to Brooks at the free throw line. Gives up the dribble. Finds Laughlin. Colton, ball fake. Got a screen. Couldn't do anything with it. Now Perry has it in the right corner. He'll attack the glass. Shot swatted from behind. Austin McPherson going to get the foul. And to the free throw line will go Brett Perry. Austin McPherson, I believe, is fouled out of the ball game. And he has. So McPherson done for the afternoon. He'll finish the game with 11 points. And Jake Milton will take his place. Trey Dickey will set down, and Lamar James will come back in. So Brett to the foul line. Perry, 15 in the contest, and is 2 of 3 from the line. He hit 2 big ones down the stretch in the fourth, but misses this one. Brett will get one more. 1:35 left in overtime. Mangum down by 1, 57-56. Perry tries to tie the game here and can't get it done, but the long rebound taken away by Brooks Cross. A reset now for the Tigers with 90 seconds left in the ball game. Cross wants to go baseline, bangs into Evans, no call, shot put up, didn't go. Laughlin tries to get the rebound, does, goes to Cross and he can't handle the pass, and now Snyder has the basketball and that 1-point lead. And Derek Bull says slow things down. Now you look at the numbers here in the fifth quarter, and there have been a total of 5 free throws attempted, and nobody's made one. You don't think that these kids don't realize the season is on the line? Boy, Howe bobbled the ball. Good save there as he'll go to Ryan Kelly. 50 seconds left of the ball game. Kelly out high. He'll come here on the near side of Melton. Boy, I'd get after Melton. I would get after Melton. Of course, Laughlin can't. He's got 4 fouls. Now they'll go to Ethan Howell. Howell dribble, drive, inside glass. Shot won't go. On the rebound, Brooks Cross with a push. That'll be 2 on Brooksy. And team number 12, Kolb on Mangum. So now Kyle Flynn will go to the free throw line. And remember, it was Flynn who hit an improbable three-pointer late in the ball game, or late in the fourth quarter, to tie it. Chad Husky wants a timeout. We'll take one as well. 39.9 left in overtime. 57-56. Snyder by 1. We're Classic Hits 97.7.
Taking care of your family is easy and convenient at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum. Located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum, Dr. Lonnie Perryman and nurse practitioner Patty Burks provide a comprehensive, full-service family practice, including care for children and adults, including geriatrics. Call 782-3393 for appointments at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Yeah, somebody told me earlier this week, you gotta love the playoffs when it comes to high school basketball. And I think was it Kenny Baird that I read his quote from Velma Alma. He said, what's so good about the high school playoff format in Oklahoma, if you can get by that first-round district ball game, then you can lose a game. You get a mulligan. And both of these teams have been afforded a mulligan. And now here we play on the 19th hole, and neither team wants to see their season come to an end. Kyle Flynn at the free throw line to shoot 2. First one for Flynn, good. Kyle now with 8 points in the ball game, and I'm just going to tell you, when you analyze this contest going in, you don't think Kyle Flynn's going to be the offensive difference maker, but he is. He's got now 9 in the ball game, and he's given his club a 3-point lead. And he'll set down for his efforts. Foster will come back in. So if you're Mangum, if you can get a 3 in a natural rotation, go ahead and take it. But you don't have to force one right here. McAlexander into the front court. Jet. Picked up by Foster. 30 seconds left here in overtime. Cross behind the arc. Looks inside, has Laughlin. He'll give it up to Colton behind the wing. 3 ball on the way. Got it! Oh, boy! How about Colton Laughlin? Rolled off the screen from Cross and tied it at 59. Now here comes Snyder. 10 seconds left in overtime. Kelly getting a screen out high. He'll go off the bounce. Leaves it for Ethan Howe. Howe back to Kelly. Down to 4 seconds. Howe checks the clock. Forces a 3. Bank shot doesn't go. Put back for Foster won't fall. And guess what? Let's go ahead and play another overtime. We're tied at 59. Nobody wants to go home. We're back after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
Mangum Oil and Gas at 1306 North Lewis Tittle offers so many services. From fuel at the C-store to the self-serve car wash, getting propane bottles filled or propane delivered to the home and farm, even U-Haul services. It's no wonder so many folks head to Mangum Oil and Gas, where they say, "Go Tigers."
For top-notch heating and air conditioning service and installation, you can rely on Payne's Heating and Air, serving Southwest Oklahoma and North Texas from their headquarters in Mangum, Oklahoma. With years of experience and hundreds of satisfied customers, call Payne's Heating and Air Conditioning at 799-5130, 799-5130.
What does it mean to be a Mangum Tiger, you ask? Well, we are one town, one school, and one family. We may be a small town, but we have big dreams and a bright future ahead of us. This is Lori Laughlin from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we are so proud to support the Mangum Tigers.
All right, here we go, extra frame, another one. Why not? Okay, not ready to go home just yet. Just keep playing until it's time for the girls' game, right? Wow, unbelievable. Both teams shooting 50% from the foul line. Unofficially, Snyder 7 of 14, Mangum 12 of 24. They win the tip, do the Tigers. Sets Brooks Cross inside. Little ball fake, kick right side, McAlexander. Jet for three, front of the iron, didn't get it to go. Ball tipped out, picked up by Trevor Evans. And now Snyder will go to work for the first time in the sixth quarter. That's right, we're in period number 6. Ethan Howell, Trevor Evans, Jake Melton, Jaron Foster and Ryan Kelly out on the floor for the Cyclones. Road black uniforms with the orange numerals and the orange and black trim. And a loose ball underneath the basket covered by Mangum. Good job there. May have been partially blocked, that shot by Kelly. May have been partially blocked. Out on the floor for Mangum, it'll be Brooks Cross. He's got the ball right now. Brett Perry, Colton Laughlin. And prior to the pass, a foul going to be called. Jet McAlexander and Trey Dickey out there. They call the foul on Jake Melton. Foul on Melton will be his 4th of the ball game. Team foul number 14 called on Snyder. Cyclones have already lost one player because of fouls. That is, of course, Austin McPherson. So Cross to shoot 2. Brooks on the afternoon has made 5, missed a couple. Made that one. Mangum back on top. Cross now with 11 in the ball game. Oh, by the way, for giggles and grins, we'll do a girls' regional championship game coming up at about 6:30 when Mangum takes on Vanoss. Second free throw here, no good, and it's a 1-point lead for Mangum. So again, the 50% shooting continues at the free throw line. Kelly off the bounce, spins, shoots, got it to go, Ryan Kelly. Ryan Kelly now with 23 in the ball game, 61-60. Snyder by 1. 2:50 and running here in period number 6, double overtime. Lamar James to Laughlin. Colton back to Lamar. In the corner, they go to McAlexander. He's picked up by Flynn. Bounce pass to Perry. Brett back to Jet. Thought about the 3, kicks it left side instead to Cross. Brooks, go inside Perry. Cut off by Flynn, goes inside anyhow, puts the shot up and scores. Brett Perry. 17 in the ballgame for Brett. 62-61. Mangum by 1 with 2:20 left here in double overtime. Up high, that's Ethan Howell, and a timeout going to be taken by Derek Bull. 2:16 left in double overtime. Mangum by 1, 62-61. Hayward Classic hits, 97.7.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
For over 4 generations, the Willis family and staff have worked to develop their skills. And with improved technologies, they can assure you of a monument that will stand the test of time. Their award-winning designers, expert stone cutters, layout artists, sandblast sculptors, and installation crew are here to serve you. Visit them online at willisgranite.com. Willis Granite Products, with locations in Granite, Oklahoma City, and Stillwater.
All right, kids, here's your game reset now. Mangum on top in double overtime, 62-61. 2 timeouts left for the Tigers, just 1 for the Cyclones. Long ago, we went into the double bonus for both squads, and the possession arrow points the way of Snyder. 2:16 left in this overtime frame, the second one of the afternoon. And again, coming up later on, we'll have Mangum doing battle with Vanoss in a girls' regional championship game. But This one yet to be decided. Ryan Kelly to Ethan Howell. Sets, fires, three. Shot won't go. And the rebound, Colton Laughlin. And again, if you're Mangum, you don't need to push the panic button. Lamar James into the front court to Jet McAlexander. Goes in the corner and lost the ball out of bounds. I was just about ready to say, this late in the ball game, why go get it in the corner, you know? And Chad Hussey pointing at his coconut saying, yeah, think, guys, remember where we are. Let's find good spacing. 2 minutes left in overtime. So getting it right back, Ethan Howell and company. He'll walk it across the timeline. Jump stop there, boy. I tell you, I'm like Chad Hussey. That looked like a walk there. Ryan Kelly now off the bounce. Going to go inside. A little floater, and it goes. Ryan Kelly. 25 in the ball game for Kelly. Keeping his club in it. 63-62. Snyder back by 1. 90 seconds left in double overtime. Ball going to be knocked out of bounds. Ethan Howell battling inside with Brett Perry. Great crowd from Southwest Oklahoma. Snyder across the way. Mangum in front of us. Lamar James setting down. Trey Dickey back in. Inbounding left end of your listening device or your viewing device. Mangum. And Cross will get the catch over the top. Brooks tries to go to work on Muller. Does. Goes inside. Scores. Brooks Cross. He had made up his mind he was going to go to the basket and got it to go. 64-63. Mangum by 1. 1:20 left here in the ball game. Double overtime. Flynn off the bounce around McAlexander. Shot off the bottom of the backboard, and Jet will get the rebound. He'll go to Brett Perry. Mangum by 1. Quickly into the front court Cross. And you can see Chad Hussey directing the ball to go outside. Throw it away. Steal. Run out. Evans lays it up and in. Snyder on top. 65-64. Unforced error there by Mangum. They trail by 1. Perry here on the near side. He'll dribble, kick. Laughlin sets, fires, 3. Yes! Come Laughlin! Ice water in his veins! 16 now for Laughlin. Oh, baby! 67-65. 30 seconds left. Flynn inside. Scoop shot tied at 67. Why not? 25 seconds left. Mangum with the ball. Tied at 67. Chad Hussey wanted timeout. He's going to get one here in just a moment. Going to wait till there's 15 seconds left, and there he'll get it. So a timeout taken here. 67 all. 14.8 left in double overtime. Get your defibrillators. Classic hits. 97.7.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Tip of the cap to Jeff Tompkins and the Hobart Bearcats. They have advanced to the area tournament next week as they beat earlier this afternoon Merritt 69-57. So the Bearcats are headed to Southwestern Oklahoma State University along with the Cordell Lady Blue Devils and the Mangum Lady Tigers. Which of these two teams will be joining them beginning on Thursday? By the way, the Mangum girls could be playing on Friday. I don't want to get in trouble with Richard Carney. A win tonight, Mangum would play in the area championship game on Friday. One timeout remaining for each club. 14.8 left in double overtime. 67 all, and Mangum with the basketball. McAlexander to inbound. He'll go to Trey Dickey. Dickey going to back it out now. Down to 10 seconds. Trey, dribble, drive, goes to the free throw line. He'll go to McAlexander. Jet here on the near side to Laughlin. Colton. Ball fake. Down to 3 seconds. Perry for 3. Comes up short. Let's go to triple overtime. Unbelievable! Stunned is everybody in the field house. Let's just keep playing. And I tell you what, these kids Neither club wants it to end. This is as good as it gets. Number 3 overtime. Coming up, stick and stay. Classic Hits 97.7.
Great tasting hamburgers and Rex Chicken are the mainstays at Melvin's Drive-In in Mangum. But their menu includes so much more. And they're open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 till 2, and Tuesday nights, 5 to 8. And now they cater, too. Enjoy Melvin's soon. Call 782-3711. New owners Steve and Susan Kyle.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Dylan Fox had told me we're going to have a lot of time in between games. We may be able to go into Lawton and get something to eat. Not so fast, my friend. We're going to the third overtime of the bowl game. Oh, my goodness. Turn my mic level down a little bit. What a stunner that is. Your dad telling me that I'm getting a little loud. I'm over-modulating. All right, here we go. Period number 7 on the way. Colt, get to your feet for both sets of clubs. I don't care who wins this ball game. It has been a hell of a contest, and we're not done yet. Laughlin and Evans jumping center, tap controlled by Mangum. Colton out there with Jet McAlexander, Trey Dickey, Brett Perry, and Brooks Cross. Get the 5 on the floor for Snyder as the ball bounces off the back of the head of Melton. And Jake said I never saw that one coming. Melton out there with Trevor Evans, Ryan Kelly, Jaron Foster, and Ethan Howell. Mangum in their home white uniforms, black outline numerals, black and orange trim, black uniforms for Snyder with the orange numerals and the orange trim. Cross around Melton, goes inside. Oh, a foul on the floor, not going to count the bucket. Foul on Melton, that'll be his 5th, and Jake Melton has fouled out of the ball game. He becomes the 2nd player in a Snyder uniform to exit via fouls. So, you got a pretty good replacement for him, though. Justice Muller will come into the ball game with 3:43 left. 7 of 14 on the afternoon is Snyder from the foul line. Mangum 13 of 26 and now 14 of 27. Cross got the first one. I've run out of room in my book. This is unbelievable. 14 now for Brooksy. Triple overtime. Mangum by 1 and now 2 as Cross hit them both. 15 for Brooks. 69-67. 3:40 left in the ball game. What a tilt this one has been. Flynn up top. Kyle looking inside. He'll find Evans over the top. Trevor, little jump shot, puts it up from 10. Shot wouldn't go down. And a flat-footed rebound taken away by Brooks Cross. Mangum now by a pair. 3:20 left in triple overtime. And again, they need to value the basketball. Lamar James out high. Lamar going to come here on the near side for Brooks. Cross goes up top to McAlexander. Now to Laughlin. Underneath the basket, Brooks. Double team, kicks over the top, Jet. McAlexander covered up by Flynn. He'll back it out. Chad Hussey with the instructions right in front of his youngster. Ball tipped away, but boy, Lamar James, his hands are so quick, able to hold on to it. Brooks Cross now off the dribble. Little screen out high. He'll go to Lamar as they run the wave. So the Hobart boys have advanced. The Cordell girls have advanced. Mangum boys, Snyder boys. One of them tried to advance. Scoop shot inside. Didn't go down there for Mangum. It looked like that. Good look there for Brett Perry. Couldn't get it to fall down. Now the ball poked free by. Oh, yeah, good job. That's a great job there by Lamar James. Lamar James got matched up that time with Ryan Kelly up high and tipped the ball free. Derek Bull hates the goal, but not going to get it reversed. Kyle Flynn will sit down. Back into the ball game for Snyder will come Jaron Foster. 69-67, 2:26 left, triple overtime. You heard right, triple overtime. If you are just now tuning in, you have missed one heck of a ball game. Brooks Cross out high. Cross to McAlexander. Now he'll go to Trey Dickey. 69-67, 2:05 remaining. by the way. Chad Fox helping us with the bracket as McAlexander. Hobart going to take on Vanoss in Northeast. Those two teams will play tonight, of course. And then the winner of this one will get the loser of Carnegie and Hennessy. Those two teams will play later on tonight as well. And then I'm getting a Facebook message, when will the strong winds calm down? Well, we don't know, but we don't care. We're inside. Dickey going to go inside himself and then come back out top. Good job by Trey. As Mangum continues to run clock, we're down to $1:35 left in triple overtime. Brett Perry going to get tripped as he goes to the floor. Ethan Howell picks up his fifth, and he becomes the third player to foul out of the ballgame for Snyder. Howell, Austin McPherson, and Jake Melton all fouling out. So it's a game of attrition right now. Jared Galvan will come into the ballgame for Snyder. Brett Perry will go to the line to shoot two. Brett on the afternoon with 17 points and has made 2 of 4 free throws. First one on the way here, rolls in. So here in this triple overtime period, Mangum 3 for 3 from the line. They lead by 3. Perry trying to make it a 2-possession ball game. Brett's second short. Rebound taken away by Evans. And again, we have talked about the ability of Snyder shooting threes. We know Evans and Kelly can knock him down from outside, and Kyle Flynn, who has the ball right now, an unlikely suspect when it comes to shooting threes, knocked down a critical one way back in period number 4. Now we play in period number 7. 78-67. And there's Kelly for 3. Front of the iron doesn't go. Rebound dug out by Muller. He'll go to Evans for 3. That shot's too strong. Rebound tapped into the corner. Lamar James will track it down. Lamar gets fouled by Evans, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Trevor Evans picking up his third of the ball game. So Lamar James with 57.3 left in triple overtime will shoot 2 here. Lamar on the afternoon with 6 points. He has missed his only free throw opportunity. Needs 1 of 2 here to give Mangum that 2-possession lead. Lamar's first is good. Lamar James. Lamar will get one more. 7 in the ballgame, 71-67. His club by 4. Jaron Foster, by the way, back into the lineup now. Setting down Jared Galvan. Second free throw, no good for Lamar James, but Mangum does lead by a couple of possessions. 71-67. 50 seconds left in triple overtime. Kyle Flynn, he'll go to Howell and then threw it away. Ethan Howell with a diagonal pass intended for Jaron Foster, but Foster was not looking for the basketball. And Derek Bull going to take a timeout. 46.4 left in triple overtime. Mangum up by 4 with the basketball on Classic Hits 97.7.
333 Dental Care is an up-to-date dental practice operated by Dr. Dustin Lively and his team in Mangum, professionals who specialize in patient comfort. If you're apprehensive, feel fear or anxiety about dental procedures, know that Dr. Lively offers sedation dentistry, which involves using a sedative medication to help you feel more relaxed and calm during your visit. Call 333 Dental Care at 580-782-2552.
Travis Septic Tank Service can handle everything related to septic tank maintenance and cleaning, including commercial applications. Call Travis Septic Tank Services at 580-782-2384. That's 782-2384. Travis says, go Mangum Tigers.
Yeah, this one is good as it gets, kids. We're in triple overtime. Mangum leading by a score of 71-67. And if you are worn out, you ought to be. Wow. What a ball game. All right, let's see what happens here now. Mangum with the ball. They've got it in the backcourt. It'll be Colton Laughlin inbounding to Brett Perry. Perry quickly over the top. He'll go to Trey Dickey, and Dickey, instead of taking the shot, going to back it out, and I like that move right there by Dickey. In the corner, Perry. Brett, diagonal pass, Dickey. Back up top, McAlexander. Game of keep away right now for Mangum as they lead by 4. Kyle Flynn with a foul. Just the third on Kyle. Colton Laughlin will go to the line to shoot 2. And Mangum, if they can make free throws here in this triple overtime, will advance. Of course, we said that at the end of regulation, didn't we? What a ball game. Laughlin to shoot 2. Colton makes the first. He'll get one more. Ironically enough, all the points in triple overtime for Mangum have come from the charity stripe. We got 5 in the period. Laughlin tries to make it 6 as Mangum leads by 5. And now they lead by 6. Laughlin hit a both. 18 in the ball game for Colton. 73-67. Do not foul if you're the Mangum Tigers. Flynn fires 3. Back of the iron. Didn't go in. Rebound Perry. Brett immediately fouled. He'll go shoot 2. Foul on Sharon Foster, and Foster becomes the 4th player for Snyder to foul out of the ball game. Foster finishes the contest, and nice round of applause for that young man. So Derek Bull now going way deep on his bench, trailing 73-67, 21.2 remaining. Perry shoots 2. First one, Brett, good. And they're a whole lot easier now. The distance between you and the opposition has grown large, and you're stretching it out now. I'm looking to go to Weatherford next week. 74-67, second one rolls in, and that should do it. 20 in the ball game for Brett Perry. 75-67, and everybody in a Mangum outfit saying, do not foul. Evans to Flynn. Flynn falls down, and that's a travel. And Kyle Flynn. One thing I haven't had the opportunity to talk about was the fact that you're doing great sportsmanship all afternoon long, and we'll see it right here. That's it. 9.9 remaining. Mangum going to dribble it out. They don't even have to cross the half-court line, and they survive in triple overtime. 75-67, your final score. Mangum Tigers advancing to the area tournament next week, and well, I'll tell you what. Their Bulls they fought 75-67, triple overtime. Your final score. Mangum advances. We're back with this. After this, on Classic Hits 97.7.
Farmers and ranchers need feed or supplies? 4E Feed and Supply in Mangum is farm-owned, so they understand your needs for the farm and ranch. They feature bulk feeds for pickup or they'll deliver. Great brands coupled with fast, friendly service. They have gates and panels, vet supplies, and show feeds too. 4E Feed and Supply supports Greer County school sports and ag activities. 425 East Lincoln in Mangum.
The Castle Insurance Agency of Mangum is celebrating 80 years in business and 4 decades of Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger graduates. The Castle Insurance Agency has had and will continue to have a long-term commitment to support Mangum students on the field and off the field. For auto, home, farm, bonds, crop, oil field, or commercial insurance, please call or stop by the Castle Insurance Agency, 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum. Call 782-3049. That's 782-3049. The Castle Insurance Agency of Mangum.
Well, free throws critical throughout this ball game. Mangum really struggled through the first 4 periods and really in the first and second overtime. But 8 of 10 in triple overtime. Mangum from the charity stripe. They'll win it 75-67 to advance. 20 in the ball game for Brett Perry as he led the scoring for Mangum. 18 for Colton Laughlin. 15 in the win for Brooks Cross. Give 9 to Jet McAlexander. Lamar James with 7. Let's see, 3 apiece on the afternoon for Henry Lopez and for Trey Dickey. Mangum 21 of 36 from the foul line. But again, in the fourth quarter, in the 7th quarter, they were 8 for 10, and they win it 75-67. Great effort this afternoon by Ryan Kelly and his crew. Kelly with 25 in the loss. 11 apiece for Trevor Evans, Kyle Flynn, and for Austin McPherson. Ethan Howell wound up with 8. 7 of 14 from the foul line was this group from Snyder. And again, Mangum wins it to improve the record to 18-9, and they will live to see another day. Playing on Thursday, they will play Thursday evening now over at Southwestern Oklahoma State University. Thursday afternoon, actually. Thursday afternoon at 3 o'clock over there at Southwestern Oklahoma State University in a ball game that you'll listen to here on Classic Hits 97.7. So again, congratulations, first of all, to the Snyder Cyclones and their head coach, Derek Bull. What a performance here this afternoon. Played a team that they had played 3 times in the last 3 weeks and went into triple overtime. Why not? And Mangum, how about their effort? They win it by a final score of 75-67, 75-67. Mangum playing at 3 o'clock on Thursday afternoon at Southwestern Oklahoma State University. Oh, my goodness. We got to go collect our breath, and we'll come back here in, less than 2 hours and get set for game number 2 as Mangum will take on Vanoss in a girls' contest for a right to go to the area tournament. On one half of the bracket, do you go on the winner's half or do you go on the loser's half? We'll find out this evening here on Classic Hits 97.7.